I'm gonna. Okay, let's make some memes today. Welcome. I'm gonna start by doing the introduction like I should do every time. Hi, my name is Emily. The kids call me Dr. M. My PhD is in artificial intelligence, and I spend most of my time writing computer science curriculum for K-12, doing engaging activities that you can embed into other subject areas. So today we're going to be making memes integrating in ELA and social studies vocabulary standards. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to put a link in the chat. And this is going to go to a website called Vidcode, and it's going to go straight into one of their tutorials. You don't need to worry about making an account or anything. You only need an account if you want to save, and we don't need to save. We can just take a screenshot today.
Okay.
Great. So I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to bring us into this is what the website looks like. Can you see that, Ms. Green?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to point to some areas, and I wonder if anyone can tell me what those areas are for, or anything about them, like a description of what we would use them for, or what decisions we would make in them.
Okay.
So what about over on this left here? What about the panel on the left side? What does that look like?
Where you find information. Yeah.
Cool. So those are going to be the instructions over there. And you see it says 1 out of 20.
Okay.
Yeah, that means there are 20 instructions you're going to have to follow in order to be done. So that's a good thing. If your kids are all doing this at their own pace, if you come by and look at which number instruction they're on, and it's like they're on 3 for ages and ages, they probably need to push.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. What about in the middle?
That's where your code will show up. That's like your doc or your piece of paper, your code space.
Excellent. So we'll write our code there. Cool. What about this purple box on the right?
Video.
Yeah. Video.
It's like your canvas where you're going to have your dump, like your little playground area.
Yeah. Canvas is a great word.
Hmm.
All right. And then underneath the canvas, what do we see?
It looks like tabs, and there's different tabs. So for backgrounds, different graphics, and then audio. Audio is fun.
Yeah, that'll be cool. All right. So we're going to start by following the instructions. And just looking at this, can anyone tell me what are the most important part of these instructions?
The purple words.
Purple words, because we know kids are not going to read. You know, at first glance, they see this, they're just going to start pushing buttons. Purple instructions are the absolute most important things to read, because that tells you what to do before you go on the next step. Okay, so let's try just reading the purple instructions and see what we can get.
Okay.
So that says, select a background on the right to begin. Laurel, what should I do?
So it looks like we're already on the background tab. So I guess we just have to choose one of those squares below.
Excellent. So if I just click on one.
Ooh.
Ooh, what changed?
The canvas changed, and there's code automatically written in the center that we didn't have to write ourselves.
Excellent. So Vidcode is a transition from block coding to text coding. So it's going to give you a lot of code, give you blocks to drag in that turn into code, and then you're going to be able to edit it by typing. So what do you think? Do you think we could edit this by typing and we could change which backdrop it is?
Yes.
Where do you think I should type?
Change the blue, what's in blue?
Cool. So which backdrop do we want to change this to?
Marge.
Let's change it to Marge. M-A-R-G-E. Hey. Awesome. Okay. So that's the movie is an image, and movie.source equals marge.jpg. Cool. So we're going to click on next, and the next one says choosing a graphic. Select the graphics tab under your canvas and click on a graphic to add to your project.
Okay.
So what are we going to do?
Select the graphics tab.
The purple tab says graphics. And then what do you think?
Choose a graphic to add to the project. So
Yeah.
when you, after you choose it, click on it.
Which one would you like, Miss Green?
Well, let's see. We'll do cereal. Cereal one.
Oh, it's so big.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I see.
that's don't worry. We'll get to change the size later.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, so it goes over it.
Yeah. So we got the background first, and then we have the graphic over it. And that's just like the order in which you draw something on paper is going to be like the order back to front.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So this is understanding your code. Is there any purple here?
No.
No, which means on the first run through, kids are probably going to skip it. So we can skip it. Okay, so now we're on step 4, the graphic function. Try selecting a different graphic. Okay, see how the new graphic has a different file name. Let's check that out. What if I selected blank face? Ooh, look, now I have 2 graphics and they have different file names. Okay, so 1, 2, but I don't actually want this second one. So I'm going to select it and just press backspace to delete it. Cool, now I'm down to just 1 graphic. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now we got this. We need to move this on the screen because I think it'd be great if we got this cool serial graphic to just fit inside this box that Marge is holding. Okay, cool. So first you should get it out of that top left corner and move it where you want. So that's interesting. This is really big. Yeah. So it doesn't look like it's in the top left corner, but it probably starts there. We'll see. Okay, if you're just joining us, we're doing the walkthrough of the I do. So you can observe for a little bit, and then we're going to turn it over into, and you're going to be able to drive it and have partners and support and everything. Okay, so looking at just the purple stuff, it says type this into your code editor under the existing code. And then it gives us a line of code. My graphic1.x equals 100. Okay, so what should I do with that? It says type this into your code editor under the existing code.
Can you copy and paste that?
You totally can. Oh, Control-C, copy. Where should I paste it?
At number 5?
Number 5, excellent. You have used the line numbers, which are super helpful. And you've also understood under the existing code. You can't just put it anywhere because encoding order matters. So let's Control-V to paste it into there. Oh, what changed?
Yeah, what did change?
Let's take it out and put it back in again. I'm going to take it out. Oh,
okay.
And put it back in.
Yeah, I saw that.
What changed?
Why did it move?
Yeah, it moved. Okay, so let's look at it. It says my graphic1.x equals 100. Let's see. Okay.
Oh.
So my graphic1 is the name of my graphic. And then I put a period or a dot after it. And then X. What does X mean in math?
Times, multiply.
But it also means
a variable.
A variable.
A variable. Oh man, X is double, triple duty in math. What about
the axis?
The axis?
Axis.
It's the X axis.
Oh.
Nice. So it's the X property of this graphic. You can set it to 100. What if we set it to a different number?
You said, what if we what?
What if we set it to a different number? Do you want to try a different number there and see the effect?
Yes.
Well,
maybe
what do
a
you want to change it to?
smaller number. Oh, change it to 20. Ooh, not much.
Not much. Well, we had it at 100. One strategy I like to tell kids or anyone writing code, if you're figuring out what numbers mean and stuff, double and half is always a good strategy. Right? So let's try doubling that from 100 to 200.
Oh.
There you go. Oops. Enter there. Okay. And then from 100 is how it started out. And then I'm going to half it. I'm going to go to 50. Okay. So there we go. We have 50, 100, 200. Okay. So now we know how to move it X-wise.
Oh, I see.
Cool.
I see.
So let's see. here's a quiz. Try setting it to a really high number or a negative number. Ooh, let's try it. Kids always go 9999999. What happens if you set it to a really high number?
Oh, moves over to the right. Okay.
Totally off the screen. Yeah, the screen's not that big. 99999 is off the screen. What if we set it to a negative number?
To the left.
Yeah, because 100 is here and negative moves it to the left. So positive numbers move it to the right, negative to the left.
What if you set it at 0?
What if I set it at 0?
Hmm.
That's what that graphic thinks is 0. So we're going to be able to play with it. Okay. Okay, let's try this quiz. What happens when you increase the value of mygraphic1.x? So does the graphic become transparent? Does the graphic move up? Or does the graphic move right?
It moved right.
Right. We got that by experimentation. That was cool. Yay. And the fun thing about this is it will not let the kids skip this step until they answer it. And you can also see the answers and how many attempts kids had in your teacher dashboard.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Quiz 2. X controls the horizontal left and right part of the XY grid on your video canvas. Based on that, which of these lines of code do you think would move your graphic lower on your video? Do you think it would be mygraphic1 down? Do you think it would be mygraphic1.y equals 350? Or do you think it would be animate mygraphic1.350?
I'll let someone else answer.
Yeah, which one of these would follow our pattern and match what we know already?
I think the second one,
The second one. Why do you think that?
because it's the same except for instead of X, it's Y.
Well, excellent. So it still has mygraphic1 and we're using Y instead of X and we're setting it to a different number. Let's try that one. Great job. Try it in your code and press next to continue. Kids never see that. Never see that. Okay. Ooh, did it make it go down?
Mm-hmm.
Totally made it go down. Do we want to make it go down a little less? 220. There you go. Okay, cool. So now we know how to move things X and Y.
Hmm.
Okay, so mygraphic1, they want it at 100 under your code. So now this says play around with the X and Y coordinates of your graphic to get them just right. But what's the problem with ours? It's still too big. Yeah. So the nice thing is this is going to tell us how to make it smaller, just the next one. So we can make it the right size first, and then we can use X and Y to make it just right. Okay, cool. So that graphic is a little small, isn't it? Well, ours is a bit big because we chose a big one. Why don't you make it bigger? But for us, we'll make it smaller. Okay, so this is saying type mygraphic1.scale equals 2 to double the size of your graphic. What should I do?
Maybe -2? I don't know.
Yeah. It's telling me to type it, so I could type it. Anytime it doesn't say where to type it, you should always make a new line. So I could type it in here, or I could copy and paste. Ooh, copy and pasting. What happened?
Could we make it could we make it negative instead?
Let's try to make it negative. Oh, didn't like that.
Ooh.
What's another way to make something the opposite of 2?
Divide.
Divide. What if we made it 0.5? So instead of 2, we make it half. Now it's half as big. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're almost there. What's another decimal you'd like to try to make it fit in this box?
0.25.
0.25. Excellent. A quarter. Is that looking good?
Yeah.
Cool. Now you want to mess with the X and Y to get it straight in the middle of that box? Okay. Who wants to change one of these lines? I've got line 5 and 6, my graphic X and my graphic Y. What should we change first?
So change number 5, the 0 to try 3.
3? Okay.
That
so
might be
0 now, and we're gonna move it to 3.
Just a little.
So that's 3 pixels.
50.
Right? Yeah, 3 little dots. Let's try 50.
Okay. Ooh,
Oh, that's pretty good.
I like it right there. A little
Yeah.
to the left.
A little to the left, we can make it like 44.
44. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That's
Okay,
perfect.
what about Y? Is that good, or do we want to leave it, or do we want to adjust it?
We can move it down a little.
If you move it down, you can give them a talking bubble or something.
Ooh, so that would that be a bigger or smaller number to move it down?
Bigger.
Bigger. Let's try 120. Ooh, excellent. And the nice thing about this is you never have to memorize if it's bigger or smaller. Just
Mhm.
try one, and if it's wrong, do the other one.
Yeah.
Guess
Yeah.
and check is not cheating in computer science. It is a strategy.
And then on the axis, of course, when you move left or right, well, up or down, well, the number gets bigger as you move
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
So-
that's the thing. So we're used to seeing the X and Y axis with the origin
On
and
there.
0 in the middle, right? But that's not like that here. We have the origin at the top left corner, and X gets bigger as it goes to the right, and Y gets bigger as it goes down. That's bizarre, right? That's like none of our quadrants.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Anytime we look at a new programming language or a new graphical thing, we have to figure out where the axes are, where's the origin, what kind of numbers make it go either way. And so having that knowledge and that strategy to figure out what the world is like
Mhm.
is like excellent computer science practice. Don't make an assumption, try things and figure it out. Excellent. Okay. Next. Oh, we got another quiz. Okay. Oh, I think we're going to be able to do this one. So this says if my graphic 1.scale equals 2 doubled the size of your graphic, which code would make it half the original size?
The 0.5.
Good. Oh, we got 2.5s. We have my
It
graphic
equals-
1.scale equals 0.5, and we have scale my graphic 0.5.
Ooh,
There you go.
uh,
One. Okay. Yes. There you go. If you set my graphic 1.scale to less than 1, it will decrease in size, which we already figured out through our experimentation.
Mhm.
So that just supports the kids that didn't have to, that like maybe they started out with a really small one and they were only interested in making it bigger. This invites them to explore making things smaller as well. Okay. Oh, transparency. That's fun.
Mhm.
So we're going to change the opacity. So I see in the purple text, it
Mhm.
says type my graphic 1.opacity equals 0.5. Should we try that?
Mhm.
What happened?
Yes.
Yeah,
got lighter.
Lighter. Yes.
lighter. It's kind of see-through now.
Mhm.
So if we move it over like on top of Marge or on top, see how you can like see through it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so so we can change the location, the size, and the transparency
Mhm.
of any of our graphics. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna make it perfect and then we're gonna add text. That sound good? Cool. Do we want to use any opacity? Do we like it like this? Do we want to take it away? Do we want to try a different number?
I don't like it myself visually, but
I liked it darker.
We can just
Yeah.
take the whole thing away. That's
Yeah.
the thing, it's optional.
Mhm.
All right, so we think it's perfect. We can press next. We're jetting along. We're in step 13 already. Ooh, adding text. So this says, what's a video meme without a catchy tagline? A text box appeared under these instructions. Who sees it? Who sees a text box?
Under the instructions?
Yeah, under these instructions, there's a text box. Who can tell me what color it is?
The navy
Purple.
blue.
Yeah, that's a good,
Oh.
basically everything in Vidcode is purple. Down here, there's a text block. And this is just like in Scratch. This is a block that you can use for code. Cool. And the purple text says, drag in this new text block into your code editor. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pick it up with my mouse. I'm going to move it over to my coding area. I'm going to let it go. What happened?
Well,
Give you a hello.
Yep. I see a hello on my canvas.
oh, okay.
Yep. And what else do I see?
Oh.
The code, yeah.
Yeah, I see the code controlling the hello. So let's see, what is the name of the variable that holds that hello?
My text one, my underscore text one.
Yeah.
Nice. Good pronunciation of that, Mrs. Green, because the underscore matters. If I typed it without the underscore, like that's not its name.
Right.
Right? Cool. Okay, let's see. Hello is a string of text. We can tell strings because they've got quotes around them. Okay. Add the text you want to your video. Don't forget the quotes. So instead of hello, should we make this say something different? And it can be whatever. This meme doesn't have to make sense. The first time through, we're not making a great meme. We're just figuring out how we might make a good meme later.
Hey, are you eating my cereal?
There you go. Hey. What happened?
Oh, it's too big.
It's too big. Do you think we're going to be able to change the size of it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoa, this wants us to do fonts first. Should we do fonts? I'm treating this like a kid. I see a red line of code. I'm not going to read anything. I'm going to copy the paste into my text.
Now, why did it skip 10?
Why did it step 10?
What? Yeah, step 10. Why did it? Yeah.
Oh, 10 was way back.
Line 10
Line
on
10.
the,
Oh, line 10. Oh, yeah. No, I just, the nice thing about this is you can put as many blank lines as you want. Here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's just for humans to be readable. The computer doesn't care about blank lines.
Got it.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's take it out and look what we have. And we'll put it in and see what changes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So
More bold.
yeah, so the font is now Impact instead of whatever the default font was, like Arial or something, right?
Mhm.
Cool. Ooh, here we got another quiz. To change the position of your graphic, you used this code. Remember graphic1.x and graphic1.y?
Yes.
Yeah. Which code would you use to change the position of the text?
Whether it's to the left or up or down or right, right?
It's
Yeah,
the
so-
second one.
So here it's if you got
Y would be up or down. X would be left or right.
Mhm.
Yep. Cool. So here are our options. We could do text, my text, comma 10, comma 10. We could do my text1.x equals 10 and my text1.y equals 10.
I think it's that one.
That one. Okay. Not my text1.position equals 10, 10. No. Yeah, this is looking like it's following the pattern in our
Yeah.
Cool. And so much of this is about reading comprehension, asking for
Mhm.
help, finding patterns, right? Cool. We got that. Add that code to your editor to move your text around. Let's add that in. What happened? What change did you see? We'll take it out again and add it. That one?
Okay.
We'll move it down a little.
That
Yeah.
one?
And it got smaller, like it's less bold or the words are thinner, not as. I think. Oh no, the words, no, it didn't change. It just position.
Yeah, so it changed the X a little bit and changed the Y a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And we've got that same problem. We got a scale problem before we have an XY problem. So let's go ahead and do the scale first. Oh, text color. Do you want to change the color?
Mm-hmm.
That seems fun. Okay. So this is a trick question. As a kid, I've just been copying and pasting all of the code straight in and it works right away, but it takes this away now. I'm going to copy and paste and it does nothing. Why does it do nothing?
we have to say what color we want it.
Yeah, you don't have to print the quotes.
Exactly. You can't always trust the instructions to just be a copy and paste. You have to read them and make sense of them. Okay. So we actually have to put in equals. What color do we want?
Black.
Ooh. Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Cool. And notice we put black in quotes.
Mhm.
Color words need quotes around them, but I'm going to show you this cool thing. If you find a color word that exists already in your code and you click on it, infinite colors.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I like that.
Yes. I can make that like.
Oh, yeah. I think I will make it.
Your dress.
Yeah. Yeah, yellow or green, like the dress.
Cool. Okay. Oh, here we go. Text size. We've been working on size for ages, right? Kind of needed to make this size. Okay. So what kind of things do we see? Oh, we see my text one dot size. Oh, here's it all completed already.
Okay.
text1.size. Ooh,
Oh,
100.
so go 50. Ooh, it's 50, not 15. But that's okay. That's still too big. Like
Yep.
30, 35. Yeah.
Hey, are you eating my cereal? Now we can put, if we wanted to, if we wanted quotes around that, we would also put them, another set of quotes inside of those. Huh.
No, it doesn't do it.
Oh,
Yeah, the quotes are all blue. That means they're special, like they're special coding words. But if I put a slash before it,
Ah, got it.
let's see, does that work? There you
yes.
go.
Yeah,
Slashes mean don't treat this as a coding word.
got it.
And I noticed on the second one, you put the slash before the double quotes, and on the first one, it's in the middle. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
because I put the slash right before the quote that's near the words.
Okay,
Oh,
The very outside quotes are actually coding words,
got it.
but the inside ones, we want to take them literally,
okay.
right? Yeah, that's cool. That's not a question I get a lot in this.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Astute.
So right before, but wait a minute, right before the, okay. Oh, in the front. Got it.
That's the coding one. That's the literal one.
Okay, yes.
Then we
in
have
front.
literal one and then the coding one.
Okay.
They're like inside each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. All right. Are we happy with the location of it now? Because it's at 10:10. We could change them. Do you think we could get it centered?
Yeah, we can.
Cool. Is that X or Y?
X.
X, yeah.
Let's just fiddle with X. This is something I like to do. 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. 5.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, 5's pretty good. I think maybe 45 we're at.
Yeah, because it went a little bit too far.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. Okay. Cool. Well, that's 19 out of 20. Next, it's like,
Mhm.
oh, wait, just make it awesome. It's your turn. So there's a bunch of other stuff you can try. Once you get to 20, it opens up some cool effects that you can put on it. Like, what if I wanted to make the whole thing grayscale?
Mhm.
Ooh, we just pull in grayscale. What if I wanted to make the whole thing pixelated? So kids go wild for these filters.
Mhm.
Amazing. And this actually, when you follow the curriculum, this activity is not the first activity. The first one is all about the filters. So by that time, they're familiar with the filters. This one's just more fun to do with like math people.
Question.
Go ahead.
If you were to choose the tint,
Mhm.
once you choose that, you would be able to maybe click on that red, and then it'll get okay. Okay. Huh. You don't have any idea how happy I am. I'm usually slow with these things.
You are on fire with it.
I'm like, what? Okay.
Excellent. Cool. Okay. So that was our first time through. Okay. First time through, we made a meme that didn't make any sense. We chose the pictures that were already there. But now that we know this, how are you inspired to make a meme that's actually useful? So one of the things I love to do, especially with kids, because they think, oh, well, make this man memes are often inappropriate or culturally insensitive. So let's give them, choose a vocabulary term from your list this week, or 2 vocabulary words that you find hard to tell apart. And let's make a meme about those. So does anyone have any vocabulary items from ELA or social studies that they want to make memes about?
How about similes and metaphors? Those are ones kids get mixed up often.
That is totally mixed up. Anyone else have any other ideas?
No.
I can't even think of anything.
I know. I was trying to brainstorm. The one I was thinking of, but mine's for a little bit older students. When I talk about climate, like political climate and the actual temperature
Yeah.
outside. So that's for a little, it's a little bit older, but that's one that my kids always struggled with. And also interstate and intrastate. They don't know the difference between those two.
Yeah. My sixth graders struggle with monotheism and polytheism. Like they know they both mean kind of the same thing, but which one's one and which one's many,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Immigration and immigration.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So all of these things,
That's super good.
yeah, they're all like contrastive. They're all like, these are different, two things that are different. So what if we use the Hotline Bling meme? Because that shows like two different things, like something I want and something I don't want.
Mhm.
Oh, cool. So let's make a Hotline Bling one, and everyone is allowed to choose their own different word or two vocabulary items that they're telling the difference between. Okay, so you're all going to have different needs and different settings and different sizes and different X and Y values and everything. But you can go through the tutorial again from the beginning, making your own choices. And maybe you need to upload your own graphics. Maybe you don't. It's up to you. But this is the like we do together portion. So I want to get one volunteer to be the brave person who we're going to do your idea, and we're going to do it together, and you're going to get help. So I usually like to ask the person who feels the most lost, because this is the most help.
I will volunteer as tribute.
Yay.
Okay, Laurel, you can go ahead and share your screen, and we're all going to help Laurel make her meme. All right. Yeah.
All righty.
Okay. Well, I have to say I got a little bit ahead of myself, and I actually put the background on there. So I'm sorry.
No, that's totally okay. You've already got the Hotline Bling background. Now
This is when I,
that one.
yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
cool.
So
So what should Laurel do next?
Well, choose a graphic or, okay.
There you go. If you know what you want to do, you can just do it. If you don't know, then you can go to the next instruction.
Oh, okay. I think what the first thing that I would love to be able to do, how do you get rid of those two white boxes and just have the two, or just fill those with something? I think that's the first thing I would do, because those empty boxes are just annoying.
Yeah, they're annoying. So you would put something in there. So you'd like put your vocabulary item in there.
Mhm.
Or
Okay.
you could put like just a black box in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, hotline bling. How about you put a phone in there? I don't know.
So Laurel, what is your vocabulary term?
well, I like the screens, the immigration and emigration. I like that
Okay.
one a lot. I think that's a good juxtaposition. The kids don't know the difference, and you're like, wait, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
So how are you going to illustrate that difference? Like you're going to put immigrate on the top? Like, don't do that. We're not going to do immigrate, but yeah, we're going to do emigrate. Or the other way around. Like, which one would work?
Okay.
So like, yeah, because for me, I think I'd almost be like, that's not what, maybe just pick one of them, like, that's not what it means. And
yeah.
this is what it means.
What if you put it in a sentence and you use it wrong at the top and use it right at the bottom?
Oh, okay, yeah, I like that. So maybe
Nice.
like, kids know generally, I think, what immigration is, but maybe not emigration.
Okay, cool.
So maybe like we focus just on that term, but then yeah, we have the and the yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Okay.
So like to use it in a sentence in the wrong way in the first one, and then use it correctly in the second one.
Yeah, cool idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was your idea, but
Yeah, it's awesome. This is teamwork.
yeah.
So it sounds like you don't need a graphic. What you need is text. Do you want to jump
Right.
in how to add text? If you click
Yes.
2 out of 20, you can just select it.
Okay, so
Got it.
adding text.
There you
Okay.
go. 13.
So I drag this over.
Drag it over.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you want
So
that to
we, how do we want to say that?
So what about like, I'm going to emigrate to Canada?
Okay.
So would that be the right usage or the wrong usage?
That's correct, isn't it, right there? Or is that wrong?
That one's wrong.
It's wrong, so it's gonna be at the top.
Okay.
Okay. Should we put in another text where I'm gonna immigrate to Canada?
So I just grab it and drag it again.
Yep.
Ah, what is?
Here, click on your white paper.
Got it.
Drag it. There you
There.
go. Okay.
Could she have copied line 4 and just pasted it?
Yes, but you're gonna have to change the name. 'Cause
yes.
every text needs its own name. So we have my text 1 and my text 2.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the cool thing: the names don't matter as long as you keep them consistent. So you could call my text 1, you could call it wrong, and you could call the next one right, or you call the first one Becky and the second one Carl. Like, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Becky and Carl.
Becky and Carl, as long as you do Becky.x, right? You can, whatever you name it, as long as you're consistent, you can name it anything.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Is that Drake though? Isn't he from Canada?
I know he
Yes.
is from Canada, so
Yeah.
I maybe want to put like
To America or
America. Well, we could maybe somewhere else, like
Like Australia.
France?
oh yeah, France. Let's do France. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Do you have an idea for what you want to change about it next, or do you just want to read the next instruction?
Oh,
Well,
we want to change it.
Size it and position it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So just go next.
Okay, so it'll be,
So this step is about adding the text you want, but you already have the text you want.
yeah, I was gonna say we have that, so we would need the different.
Yeah, font. Do you want to change the
Font.
font or not? It's up to you. Not important now, then skip it.
Okay.
That's the thing. This is a critical reading, right? We went
Okay.
through it the first time and we know what all the options are. And now we're critically choosing which steps are relevant to our actual needs.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we know the position.
Mhm.
So I did the little quiz part. All right, so we need to actually change where, do we need, well, we just need the size more than anything before we can actually,
Okay, skip to the size one.
okay, so if I go size,
Now, why don't I see 2 lines? Are they all, are both text 1 and text 2, are they all on one line? Why do I only see on the graphic on the canvas?
Yeah. Why do you only see it once? Does anyone have a hypothesis?
Yeah, in the same position.
Yeah, they were right on top of each other.
Okay,
Same word, so you couldn't see the difference. But look, now that one is big,
yes,
now you can tell the difference.
okay. So the text size, okay, I see, so,
so text 1, we want it to be,
Yeah, what size? Bigger or
Mhm.
smaller?
smaller,
Yeah,
like 40?
yeah.
Does that need to go back there?
Yeah.
I think we need to move one down so we can see.
So this one, if we
Text
did like 2,
And you were saying right there where it says 1 or 2, we can change. Is that where we can change the name of it?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be called my_text1.
Okay,
You can call it whatever you want.
You
as
call it
long as you call
emigrate
it the
and
same-
immigrate.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you call it has to be the same on line 4 and line 7. It has to be the same on line 5 and line 9. Yeah, there you go.
oh, okay.
So when you make a variable, you give it a name. And then if you make changes to that variable later, you have to use its same name.
Hmm. Oh, this is so fun.
Good, I'm glad you like it. Okay, do you want to change the color of the text? Because then
I
you
was-
can see it over that white box.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, how do we change the color?
so now we would use, instead of my text 1 dot color, we would put emigrate.
There you
Mhm.
go, try it.
Dot color?
So
Emigrate,
dot color.
color. Good, how do we finish that line? Equals,
Does it have to touch? Or is there should be there's-
Quotes.
Spaces don't matter around equal signs.
Oh, okay. Equals, what color do you want?
Don't forget the quotes.
Yeah, good point, Celia. Thank you.
Blue?
Sure.
Okay.
I can do
Choose exactly which blue you want.
whatever blue you all want.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Oh wait, no caps.
Yep, it's got to match exactly because the computer's not smart. I heard the other day, someone said a computer is like an evil genie. It won't give you what you asked for. It'll give you, it won't give you what you want. It'll give you exactly what you asked for.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, we got a blue one and a green one.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that's just like, it's so blurry on my eyes. I'm like, ah.
Oh, are we gonna have to move one down so we can see? The
Yeah.
Okay, which one should we move down?
So the immigrant one needs to go down, right?
Okay. So we're gonna do immigrate.
Immigrate. Okay.
Great.
Okay, so
So you can type the
We're
word
gonna move.
immigrate.
I'm so eager to just grab my mouse and go over there to the text and move it
and
down.
just like,
But it's not your
drag
screen, right? Yeah.
okay, so emigrate.
Dot. And is it X or Y that goes down?
It'd be the
X.
Y.
Oh, Y. Yes, that's
Okay.
right. Y
And
over
then
there.
you do an equal sign. And then guess a number. Guess and check.
How many do you want? What do you guys want?
Uh,
50, 75, 100?
Do 50.
Okay. Oh, that didn't go very far.
Okay, 100. 100 and no, do 200.
That's
Almost.
better.
Okay.
Cool.
250.
hmm
Mhm.
Just depending on where you want it. If you want it at the top or if you want it in the middle.
Yeah. You know what? Right now, the whole sentence is on one line. Do you want to put it
Yeah.
on 2 lines to make it fit in the box?
I was just going to ask that.
There's
Yeah.
a special symbol for that. Remember when we put a backslash before the quote to make it treated as an actual quote instead of a
Mhm.
There's a special term that makes it go to a new line. It's \n. So like new line, back n. So go in your sentence somewhere on line 4 and choose where you want your new line. Yep, hey, that's good. Do \,
Perfect.
one above your return key.
Next.
N.
N.
Yep. There you
Oh.
go. New line. So
Nice.
that's like putting an enter into it, but not like an enter into the code. It's only an enter into the text.
And you see how the bottom, the second line moved over because you have a space between the N, the letter
Yeah.
N. So it's not even with the top line.
Yeah.
Like a hanging paragraph.
Yeah, so no space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that cool?
yeah.
That's cool.
I think I would take France and put it at the bottom. That is messing with my eyeballs.
So much aesthetics here, right? And this is cool.
Yeah.
Kids want it to look exactly right. So they are motivated to use
Yeah.
these properties in their number sense and to keep iterating on it.
Oh, nice.
How did we move it all the way over? We have to move it all the way on X then, right?
All the way on
Yeah.
X. Yeah. How are you going to move its X?
So. And then how much?
Mm,
200.
yeah. Ooh, close.
300.
250,
250.
300?
Yeah, try 3. Ah, close.
290.
Got those little adjustments.
Mm-hmm. See, I would, yeah.
The Y, now the Y seems like it needs to go up a little.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Hmm.
Mm,
Why is it jumping
that's
all?
a lot better.
Oh, it's because every time she deletes the 3, it says 25.
2025. Yeah,
When
that's
she
going
puts a
up.
3 in,
Yeah.
it's 235. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So now I have to do the same thing for the top, for
Yeah.
emigrate.
Emigrate. Good. That's the name of that variable. X,
Okay.
Y,
Like,
X.
and we would just do the same numbers, right?
280.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cool.
I.
but the Y would be less. Wouldn't it?
Great. Y would be,
Currently the Y is at 0 because you haven't set
I
it
think
yet.
that's fine.
0 is the top.
oh, okay, okay.
So if you like it where it is, then
Yeah,
it's
that looks cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
awesome. You made a whole meme. Like, take that to your kids and they will like always, they're always gonna remember that. The whole thing about memes is that they stick in the head and self-replicate through culture, right?
Ah,
There you go. And so now you invite them. What are some words that mix you up? Make your own one with a wrong way and a right way.
mhm.
Cool.
Mhm.
Let's have a round of applause for Laurel. Thank you for being our brave volunteer.
I have a question though.
Go ahead.
So eventually, I guess we'll be able to put audio in, but how do you make it? Can we make it move? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
So in this tutorial, see up at the top left where it says Vidcode, it says
Mhm.
tutorial, make a meme.
Mhm.
And this one, just this particular
Oh, right
tutorial
here.
only goes into graphics and backgrounds. In
Okay.
later tutorials, it totally goes into videos.
Okay.
So this one is really about teaching about properties, X and Y, and size and scale and color and transparency.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. And you have practiced so many times using the property structure that we use with the variable's name and then the dot and then the thing you want to change.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So there you
feel really fancy, like I'm a computer scientist.
Well,
right now,
Yeah.
so I can write code.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Writing
pretty fancy.
JavaScript is the language of the web, and you are writing
Mhm.
it, making things for the web, like memes.
Wow.
I feel
Yeah.
pretty fancy. I bet I know my students would have been like all about this.
Mhm.
Like, it would have been really, really cool for them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It
Miss
is.
Green, what grade level are you teaching?
Right now we have well, I work in a SPED classroom.
Excellent.
So it could be any age. We actually have an 11-year-old, well, 2 11-year-olds. We just had one come today, but our class started out as 10, 11, and 12.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
the target area for this.
yeah.
You totally got that. And also, especially working in a SPED classroom, the purple instructions being the important part, and also the little read it out loud button are very helpful.
Okay.
And I also like to put kids in pairs because then they can talk about what
Oh.
they're doing.
Well, that was super helpful for me because I didn't feel so alone because you all are with me.
Mhm.
Celia, what about you?
I teach at a continuation school, so they're 11th and 12th graders.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I bet they've seen their share of memes in their day.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they have.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, Laurel, if you
Yes.
can stop sharing your screen. real
Yes,
quick.
I would love to.
So that we did the I do, we did the we do, where we all helped Laurel. At this point, I turn it over to all of you to do the you do. So I want to give you a few minutes to work on your own meme. And if you have a question, you just put your hand up or unmute yourself and ask me the question, and then you can share your screen with me and I will help you. And for a big group, I would put you into breakout rooms, like in pairs to help each other. We're kind of small here, so what I like to do is just have everyone, you can mute yourself, and then if you don't want to listen to us, you can actually mute your computer so you can't hear us. Okay, so then it's like working in a nice quiet room, but with people around that you can ask immediately as soon as you struggle. Okay, so if you have a question, I'm going to go in by saying, what do you want help with? And you're going to describe the problem. And then I'm going to say, what have you tried? And if you say nothing, I'm going to send you back. Okay, so that's your challenge. Try at least one thing to solve your problem before you ask for help. But don't try loads of things and get frustrated, because then you don't want to do it anymore and you learn to hate coding. So just try one thing. And if it doesn't work, then come over to me. Okay, does everyone know what they're doing?
Kind of, yeah.
Cool. So if
We're
you
playing.
if you don't have a different idea, then use emigrate. But if you do have a different idea, then go for it. And one thing we always know in computer science is that we are never done. How many times do you get updates for the apps on your phone, right? Done is not a thing in computer science. It's just what we got, how far we got in the time we had. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a turn sharing how far they got so far, and that you're totally allowed to keep working on this later. So let's see. Do I have a brave volunteer who would like to share first to show us their screen?
Yes.
Go ahead, Miss Green.
Okay. Share. I just did what I could. I probably didn't do the assignment.
That is okay. Creativity reigns here.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make it. So I just wanted to see if I'm practicing, of course, putting the graphic up there,
Mhm,
and then the text.
mhm.
I changed the size, the color, the place. And so is this a butterfly or a fly butter?
Very cool. Can you show us your code?
Yes. Yes.
Cool. Okay. That's neat. I always like looking at the code and seeing what kinds of things you've done, where you've put spaces and how you've organized your things.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's neat.
Thank you.
Cool. You've got all those things. Oh, and every one of your lines, oh, except only one. You have only one line that doesn't have end punctuation on. That is very awesome. I love the end punctuation.
Oh, okay. So I see what you're saying. The
Yeah,
end,
there you go. The
except
cool
for
thing-
this one.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, when you write complicated code, you're going to need the end punctuation. But when it's simple, the computer can figure it out. So
Okay.
that's not something I push on for weeks and weeks until the first kid has the first problem that needs to be solved with a semicolon at the end of the line.
Okay.
But then eventually, like once you get good at coding and you're doing it a lot and you're typing it in a lot, you're going to accidentally add end sentences in English class with semicolons instead of periods. It becomes muscle memory with the pinky at the end of the line.
Yeah. Nice.
Cool. Thank you so much, Ms. Green. The round of applause.
You're welcome.
All right. Who would like to share with us next?
I'll share mine.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. Sorry, I have two monitors, so I have all these things open.
Complicated tech setup there.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait, can you see my screen?
I can see that you've started sharing. It's just black though.
It's just black. Can you see it now? Oh, wait, it says paused. Resume share. Now can you see it?
Yes.
Okay,
Whoa.
so that's mine.
Very nice and neat.
Thank you.
Cool.
So that was something my students always got mixed up. I come from the elementary world, except for some high school, but that was like art and media and humanities. But yeah, they always would say cinnamon, and I'm like, no, synonym. So, I don't know.
Cool. You got your Teen Titans on there. You got your bubbles graphic.
Mhm.
Now, what did you do? You uploaded those graphics?
The background, yes, I uploaded it where it says upload file here.
Neat.
So I found the Teen Titans picture, and then I just downloaded that to my computer, and then
Okay.
uploaded it here.
Okay.
Cool. And
Very
Sherry,
nice.
I'm seeing that you organized your code all around, like all the graphic stuff is stuck together, and then there's a big space, and then all the tech stuff is grouped together. That's cool.
Probably from my block coding. Block things out.
Yeah, that's the nice thing is the computer cares what order you do it, but it doesn't care about your spacing, and it doesn't care about some of the orders, like doing X and Y first doesn't matter. So there's a little decisions you can make in there to make it so that you as a human are able to read it and understand it better. And everyone kind of has their own style for that. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Sharisa.
Yeah, I like your organization on that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, who's left? Celia, do you want to show us your meme?
All right.
Yeah.
Meme maker snack.
That. And I can see that's on the gallery page. So you've submitted this. So this is the finished
Yes.
project. And this is how the world can see it from the outside. So I love the thing about Vidcode is you never just share the memes. They always show you the code. So you can't help but learn.
Oh my gosh, Celia, I have to tweet this out. I'm like so super excited right now. I have pictures of them all, and I'm like, it's so
I
cute.
did it for you.
Yeah. Oh, when you tweet, make sure to @Vidcode because they'll totally retweet you. Yeah.
I
Awesome.
will.
Good job, Celia. Look at all that.
Yeah, sorry I came late. We don't get out till 3:30, so.
No problem. We are happy to have you, and you're totally
Yeah.
caught up. You
Yeah.
got text and font, and you changed the X and the Y.
Yeah, I
Oh.
probably should have adjusted it a little bit more to the left, to the right, but yeah.
I didn't even notice.
I was trying to
You
figure
did
out
that.
where to save it and like how to access them again. And that was my biggest concern is like, if I make something, I want to get to it again.
Yep.
Mhm.
Very
You did
cool.
that in like 5 minutes, so that's it's pretty darn awesome.
That's what I liked about it. It was so quick because
Yeah.
I make memes just using text boxes in Word. You know, I put an image and then put the text boxes over it. But this is with the coding, that's a more, you know, that's a different skill set and a different part of the brain that they need to use. And I think it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop sharing then.
Thank you so
All
much,
right.
Celia. Thank you.
Uh.
Excellent. Laurel, do you have a different thing you want to share with us, or were you just tweeting during that time?
Oh no, I made this.
Oh, okay. Oh, you made a CS for all meme.
I did. I thought that I was like, you know what? This is like, it's not just for some kids, it's for all kids. Every kid can do this. This is awesome.
Excellent. Can you show us your code real quick? Can you just minimize that?
I can. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me stop sharing.
There
And
should be a
then,
little make it smaller button on this screen.
okay, here we go. I was having issues, share issues.
No one who understands tech issues as much as a computer scientist.
There we go.
Cool.
Very nice.
Okay. So I see you made liberal use of that \n that we learned about to have just one text object and to make it go on different lines.
Mhm.
Cool. A lot of times kids will make 3 different text objects, computer science, and then is, and then for all kids. And that's totally fine.
That seemed like a lot of work. Now that I know the backslash and I'm like, oh no, just type it out and then go in and format it. And I just played around until I got it in the box. And I was like, yeah, it's good enough.
Excellent.
Yay, thanks. This was so much fun. I love these CS snacks. I feel like I learned so much.
Yeah,
Good.
me too.
I love these. I have so much fun. And I love that everyone's come out and brought their growth mindset, was willing to take risks in front of other people and to use their creativity to reach their students. So
Yeah.
who's gonna go back and use this right away with their kids?
Oh yeah, and not only that, my grandson too.